Ah, shoot. You know what? Keeps jumping on me. Okay, let's see. We have Reyes. And let's see, who's on this? Ms. Lagore, let me get her in. Ms. Watson, are you here on the Reyes matter or the other matter?
I am here for the Reyes matter. I'm just Ms. Lagore's supervisor, and I believe I was subpoenaed, so I just wanted to be available in case they needed me at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Went on my list.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I've got a phone number here ending in 3928. Does anyone recognize that number?
That's Ms. Reyes.
Oh, okay. Let me let her in. Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay, so could each of you please identify yourselves for the record? Ms. Reyes, I already know you're here.
Matt Wade, Prosecutor's Office.
Danielle Lagore, Family Service and Children's Aid.
Rebecca McCluskey for Stephanie Reyes.
Mike Kelly, Guardian Ad Litem.
Anything preliminary, counsel?
Your Honor, I guess I would just have to note for the record, I had not received a response from Ms. Reyes, as I indicated earlier. If she's changed her mind and would prefer a trial, I have not had any opportunity to prepare her as a witness.
Do you want just a moment to speak with her privately?
Sure, that would be great.
All right, Ms. Reyes, I'm going to put you and Ms. McCluskey into a private waiting room so you can talk to each other, and we will continue our hearing once you're done.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
So is Ms. McCluskey on the other matter?
Yeah, she's Guardian Ad Litem, Your Honor.
All right, I guess we'll have to sit tight and wait for her to get back then. So in the waiting room currently, I have Officer Strothide, Craig Edmondson, and Kylie Hukill. Are they all with the next case?
Ms. Hugo is the worker. On the next case, the other two, I thought they were on a different case. Oh, you know what? I think they might have been here on, the one we did this morning, Olivier. And I bet they never got noted. I bet we didn't let them know that the time got changed, if we could bring them in.
Sure, I'll do that now. I'll let Ms. Hukill in as well, just because it's easier.
What's up, Craig?
So your guys' case actually got moved to this morning and we took care of it. So you guys are not needed.
Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you. Have a good day.
See you, Craig.
Back to retirement for me.
You're lucky.
I know, right? Get out of this thing. Oh, leave. You guys have a good day.
You too. So, Mr. Way, what do you think of the Michigan basketball team so far?
I think we're a basketball school now, Judge. We'll see. They haven't really played anybody, but they look better than their counterparts in East Lansing so far.
Yeah, that's a big hole to dig out of. 0-3 conference record this early.
Yeah, it's probably like the best Big Ten ever, just about, for basketball too. So it's going to be interesting. I'm a big Juwan Howard fan though, so I have faith.
So are you predicting a Big Ten bloodbath?
That's what it looks like. I think there's 9 teams in the top 25 right now.
It's amazing.
Even Rutgers is good. But we'll see. I don't know. I've always been just conditioned to experience or to anticipate pain as a Michigan fan. So,
Well, we sure had enough of it during the football season. Hopefully we'll have better prospects, basketball.
yeah, I'm just glad we get something during the end of COVID. Hopefully.
I've got a foster mom in Morgan Engelhardt. Is she on Lafitte or
I'm guessing
Reyes?
that's the foster parent I'm with.
Foster parent on which one?
Lafitte, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Your Honor, I've had a chance to speak with Ms. Reyes. I don't think she's back yet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's harder to get back in after being in the waiting room when you're on a phone.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep a watch on and see if she figures it out. Actually, I think I can close the room. Then she won't have any choice. If she doesn't figure out how to do it herself, it'll take 60 seconds from a few seconds ago for me to get her back in.
Are we doing a trial, Rebecca?
So she's indicated that she still would like to release. She said she can be at the courthouse in 15 minutes. And I obviously will leave that in the court's discretion. Whether we want to wait.
I don't have a problem, but we need to let them know downstairs to let her in. I don't want her
I let him know.
walking away in a huff.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Reyes, I see you're back in. Your attorney advised us that you are willing to come to the courthouse today to do a release.
Yeah, I can be there within 20 minutes.
All right, we'll let them know to expect you at the front door. Once you get here, just come right upstairs and into my courtroom. I'm going to start with the other matter first. And then as soon as I complete with that, we'll be able to get you taken care of, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I think we're not scheduled till 1:30 on the other matter, Your Honor.
Oh, I see that. All right, well, I'm sure we'll still get to that before we get to Ms. Reyes' release. Can you forward those? I think you might have already done it last week or whenever it was we were expecting her and couldn't get a hold of her. Let me look in my email and see if I still have that release paperwork.
I'm going to
think I
forward it
do.
right now again.
Oh, okay.
All right, I just sent it.
Okay. Peter, I'm going to forward this to you. If you could print it all out for me, please.
Okay.
So who all are we expecting on the Lafitte?
I know Mr. Brown is on there. I just texted him. He didn't want to be waiting in the waiting room forever. So I told him we'd be ready at 1:30. We have his client who usually appears too.
Okay. All right, Nadine, you can take us off the record. I'm going to leave the live stream and the meeting room open, and I'll do some other stuff while we're waiting.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna run my stuff around.
Okay,
1:30 for sure.
yeah.
I'll be back shortly, but I'm just gonna, a couple of things I gotta drop off.
See, they're predicting freezing rain tonight.
Oh, there.
Lovely.
It's supposed to warm up pretty well tomorrow, so sounds like it's
Yeah.
just during rush hour or a little bit earlier.
When are we going to get some decent winter weather?
Well, not in the next 10 days.
Can't cross country ski without snow. So were there many Veldkamp family gatherings over Christmas?
Yeah, we had quite a few. But most Veldkamps have already had COVID, so that wasn't a concern. But on my wife's side, her family owns a greenhouse business, so we had Christmas in a greenhouse. So,
Really?
yeah, give some space, and it was actually pretty nice. It's pretty fun.
How warm was it?
Oh, pretty warm. They got some industrial heaters in there that work pretty well.
You had a green Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that a family business?
Mm-hmm. Yep, up in Montague. Reese's
Ah.
Brothers.
So does your wife have a green thumb?
Yeah, she does. She's good at plants. If you have any plant questions, let me know. Never get back to you.
We don't do well with plants.
Have you?
My wife kills plants, and I don't want to mess with them at home.
Yeah.
And I don't bother with plants here. I probably should. I had a very large jade plant
Okay.
when I was with Dykema that started out as a little one, but they had a professional company that came through that
And
tended
watered it, yeah.
all the plants.
Yeah.
And this thing followed me all the while I was with them.
Uh-huh.
But by the time I finished, it was like this. I mean, it was really
pretty
a
cool.
beautiful plant.
Yeah.
And I asked them if I could keep it when I left, and they said, "Yeah, go ahead, take it."
So where's
And
where's-
it died in my office.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Must have been something about the Dykema environment.
No, it was the professional caretakers. Because whatever I did to it, it just started dropping branches and
Oh.
just
too bad.
slowly died. I don't know if I overwatered it or underwatered it, or
Yeah. I'm not
the
familiar with
the window was wrong.
Could have been. Yeah, just a change in light.
Well, all the while I was with Dykema, it was in a north-facing window.
Okay.
Um,
It's not that much light. A southern exposure would have more light.
so I had it in the Jackson office, and then I took it with me when I moved to Ann Arbor,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a north-facing window.
Okay.
But when I hung out my shingle here, it was a south-facing window that I put it in.
And they didn't like that. Huh? That surprises me.
I don't know if it was the window or the water, or who knows, maybe it got some kind of a infection.
Yeah.
But I was so disappointed because
Yeah.
it truly was a beautiful plant.
Oh, I believe that.
When I saw Stephanie Whitney, I'm like, okay. So, well, it was for family, but I met was but let's say I'm family enough. I worked here for
And I'm gonna mute whoever that's coming through. Where's that coming from? Everybody's muted except Mike.
What are you hearing? And you're still live on YouTube, PS.
Yeah, but I'm hearing background noises of some kind, and everybody's muted except you. I'm gonna mute you. That was it.
Must have been more.
It was probably a conversation outside his office. It wasn't enough to trip that little light highlight thing
I was
on the
looking
screen?
for it and I didn't see it.
How come that's all that shows up there? Shouldn't everybody show up?
Yeah, I don't know. Usually it is. It was this morning.
Is there
Might be a setting on your Zoom that lets you change that.
well, it would have to be up there, wouldn't
It might be on your personal Zoom.
it? No,
On there?
well, I've got it set to gallery view on this.
Yeah, but it's gallery view, I think it was.
I think maybe this isn't, but I don't know how to.
Do you ever let Peter use that? Be in charge of that?
Yeah, when I was home, I let him do it. It's just easier than saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. It's just easier to do it myself.
For you. Not down there.
So, well, I like the phone. I dial my own phone. I wait for a court officer to walk up to the conference phone and dial a number, and then he can't get through. And it's just easier to do it myself. It's easier to manage these hearings on my screen. I assume Tom does that at least. Because he doesn't use the.
Art does it all.
Oh, really?
Then Paul does it all for Judge McBain. And then whoever's covering down in Judge Rapley does it down there. So you and Judge Jordan are the only two that you Zoom, or the other ones don't. Nope.
It's not that hard. And it especially helps when I do hearings from home. I did
Oh, yeah.
a couple of weeks worth, and I did a whole trial from home.
Judge McBain's done some hearings from home. I guess he's a little closer than here. We haven't done any.
All right, Judge. This is all that paperwork.
All right, so. Oh, good. So when she gets here, when I call her case, she'll come up there, and you're the one that's going to have to carry stuff back and forth. You should probably wear your mask when you do that.
Yep.
I'm not going to worry about mine because she's far enough away from me.
You can do that other one first, or?
Yeah, I'm going to do the 1:30 as soon as everybody gets here. Ivan Brown's on that one, and he hasn't logged back in yet. So as soon as I see a few other people pop into my waiting room, I'll call that case up and we'll go on the record.
This one just, Robert did. Since it's only one attorney, is it? I can't get on GIS either, so. Can't look anything up.
Well, there should be two attorneys here.
Oh, is there?
Let me see. No, I only show,
Ivan?
well, he must be. I must have appointed him. All right, we'll let them in. Okay, I think we're ready on the matter of Doris Lafitte. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah. So, could I have each of you identify yourselves for the record?
Matt Wade, Prosecutor's Office.
Mike Kelly on behalf of the mother.
Ivan Brown on behalf of Doris Lafitte, father.
Rebecca McCluskey, guardian ad litem.
I don't have anybody else in the waiting room. I see foster mom is present, Morgan Engelhardt. And no one else present. We have had parents participate in the past, but so far they have not logged in. Counsel, have either of you had conversation with your clients about whether they plan to participate today?
I have never had a conversation with a client. He has been at one court proceeding, but I have not been able to touch base with him.
And Mr. Kelly?
Your Honor, I'd spoken with my client just the other day, so I thought she'd show up, but She didn't seem too overly interested in this today's hearing. So if she's not here, I'm not really surprised.
All right. Well, since they've been able to log in the past and they're not here now, the matter was scheduled for 1:30. I think we're going to proceed. I'll keep an eye on the waiting room. If they do show up, I'll let them in right away. So anything preliminary, Mr. Way?
I would just ask the court take judicial notice of the file. Thank you.
I will do that. Oh, okay, we've got a phone number that just logged in. Let me bring that person in, find out who it is. I just let someone in with an 810 telephone number. What is your name?
Doris Lafitte.
And you pronounce your last name Lafitte?
Yes.
Sorry, we've been mispronouncing it, sir. Okay, Mr. Lafitte, your attorney is present, but he indicates that he hasn't had a lot of contact with you. Would you wish to speak to him?
Yes.
Would you wish?
I need his number because I never got his number from the last one.
Here, Mr. Lafitte, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you and Mr. Brown into a private meeting room to give you both a chance to talk. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Nadine, I think you can safely take us off the record until they come back.
Well, this is Peter. All right, sounds good. Thank you. Okay. Yep.
We unlocked?
Yep, we're all set. I'll wait for her by the elevator. Just some people don't always turn left there.
Hello, just have a seat. We're doing well, I'm kind of waiting on another hearing right now. So there is some paperwork that we have for you. I'm going to give you a chance to look this stuff over ahead of time. Peter, if you could. Let's see, she doesn't need that or that. We'll give her that later. We don't need this. That's for Karen. Brooklyn. The paperwork is identical, but there's a separate form for each child.
I only know Brooklyn's social security number. I've never been given one.
I don't need any information from you. I've got what I need.
Okay.
I just want you to look these over so that when I ask you to sign them later, we don't have to wait for you to look them over then.
Okay.
And then if you have any questions about them, I'll give you a chance later to ask those questions, okay? So I think what I'm going to do, since we're waiting, is switch gears and move into the Reyes file. I've got to stop the live stream to do that. So go ahead and put us